So this is Poison Ivy, the new Seduction, also known as Poison Ivy 3. It begins in 1985 with this pool cleaner arriving at a nice house in the California hills. This is Joy and her mum Catherine, and this is the housekeeper and her two kids, Ivy and Violet. Now, if you haven't seen the original, troubled teen Ivy, played by Drew Barrymore, wheedles her way into her family by befriending the daughter, then she kills the mum and starts banging her dad, before eventually getting her comeuppance. The flashback we're seeing now gives this some context. The housekeeper, Ivy's mum, is shagging the pool cleaner, but when Joy's dad, Ivan, gets home, he's furious because he wanted to be the only one banging the housekeeper.
Yes, of course.
But Ivan's wife, who's in the house, overhears the conversation and banishes the housekeeper, along with her two kids, Ivy, who's now dead, and Violet, who were just about to meet. And here she is 11 years later. She's turned up back at the house she and her mum were banished from all those years ago for some reason.
May I help you?
Who on earth is this? She looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Apparently it's the housekeeper, Mrs. B, and here's Joy, all grown up. Now they're all having dinner together, Violet, Joy and Ivan. The mum's dead, by the way.
Isn't that terrible?
Violet explains she's just moved back here from Arizona and plans to get a part-time job while she's studying. Joy suggests she stays with them, but Ivan isn't too keen.
What do you think, Mrs. B?
I think it's none of her business. She's the housekeeper. And don't give me this, yeah, she's part of the family. You've got her wearing a uniform. Plus, she looks like Hoggle from Labyrinth. Anyway, it's decided and Violet moves into Joy's dead mum's room. Violet brings some cocktails into Joy's room that night. Joy explains that she's a serious tennis player now and that she's engaged to a guy named Michael. She plans to go to Yale next year because that's where Michael goes. She also tells her that her dad, Ivan, hasn't had a date since his wife, Joy's mum, died. Makes sense, I suppose, as he used to shag the housekeeper. But this one looks like that guy off RoboCop who fell into toxic waste. The next evening, Michael has joined the family for dinner. Michael is back for the summer and he starts his internship at the bank Ivan works for on Monday. Later that night, Joy and Michael have a few friends over. They're absolute and Violet hates them. Joy is telling everyone that if she wins a big upcoming tennis tournament, she'll get into Yale on a tennis scholarship. I really can't overstate how awful Joy's friends are, especially when it's revealed that Violet attends junior college.
Ooh, the junior college. My maid took English classes there.
Awful. Violet has come home from work. It seems she's a dominatrix. She sees Joy and Michael up in Joy's room, so listens in at the door. She hears that Joy doesn't want to have sex because she has tennis practice tomorrow morning, so Michael comes out with this.
If your mother was so tight, no wonder your dad fooled around.
What a cunt.
Knowing that Michael is going to be really up for it, Violet waits downstairs for him and sucks him off. Next morning, Violet comes downstairs for breakfast, and Mrs. B shouts at her for wearing Joy's mum's robe.
Well, she's not using it, is she?
I think Mrs. B is just jealous because Violet is seriously hot and Mrs. B looks like that thing with the shrunken head off Beetlejuice. Anyway, Violet goes to the pool for a naked swim and Ivan is looking out the window getting excited. Later, while reading some of Joy's private letters, Violet finds out that Michael used to have a drug problem. She then gets a phone call from a client. Violet isn't telling the family she does sex work and pretends she works at Denny's.
Oh, I see.
But Mrs. B overhears her conversation and puts two and two together. When she gets back from her date, Joy is practicing on the tennis court. Doesn't look much like she's getting a tennis scholarship, does it?
Exactly.
Her friend Jamie is supposed to be practicing with her, but she's more interested in gossiping on the phone. Violet brings them out some cold drinks and spikes it with alcohol. Then Jamie, unknowingly, adds more rum to the punch. So the tennis practice is a total waste of time. Michael has arrived to find Joy passed out drunk by the tennis court and gets her to bed before her dad gets home and finds out she's been drinking. They also stick Jamie in Violet's room. Down by the court, Violet tells Michael that Joy wants to see other people and implies that she's been cheating on him while he's been away at school.
I can't believe she's cheated on me after I've been faithful this whole time.
So we're forgetting about the other night, are we, Michael? Brilliant. Later, Violet goes into Ivan's office and flirts with him, then takes all her clothes off, jumps into bed with Jamie and handcuffs herself to her. So when she wakes up, it looks like they've had drunken sex.
Oh my God.
Then she gets back in the pool naked, and this time it's Michael watching. When she gets out, they start talking and Violet offers him drugs. He resists for all of 30 seconds, then gets straight into it, and then they bang.
This did not happen.
Violet then plants the drugs in Michael's jacket. Next morning, Joy is hungover and she's angry that Jamie just left without saying anything. Ivan comes in and he's found the drugs in Michael's jacket. So that's no internship for Michael, and he also tells Joy to bin him off. Some flowers have arrived at the house and Joy thinks they're from Michael, but they're not. Her dad has bought them for this woman called Gwen, who Ivan's finally asked on a date. As soon as he leaves, the phone rings and it's Gwen. Violet pretends to be Joy and Gwen tells her to get a message to Ivan saying to meet outside the courthouse and not at the office.
You've got it.
Mrs. B can't hear the conversation, but she knows something is up. Gwen calls back and leaves a message telling Ivan she can't believe he stood her up, but Violet deletes it, and when Ivan comes home, she's all dressed up. They start drinking and dancing. It looks like they're about to bang, but Mrs. B comes back and ruins it, so Ivan pretends he's just been sat there reading the whole time.
Shouldn't you be wearing your glasses, Mr. Greer?
And shouldn't you be minding your own business? He's your boss and he can fuck who he wants. Anyway, later on they go upstairs and bang. Next day, Mrs. B is cleaning Ivan's room and finds Violet's dress, so she knows they've been at it. Michael has arrived at the house and is desperate to speak to Joy, but she says, "Leave me alone, I've got really important tennis tournament that I've been banging on about for ages," but she agrees to meet him after the tournament. Later, Gwen calls and Mrs. B answers.
Oh, hello, Gwen.
Gwen says she left messages, but that she's not heard back from Ivan.
I see.
Mrs. B has worked out that Violet has been up to no good. Mrs. B tells Violet that she's going to put a stop to whatever she's doing, so Violet deals with her.
This is all very unfortunate.
Michael has worked out that Violet has stitched him up. He finds her walking the streets and tells her he's going to expose her. As he's looking through Violet's dominatrix equipment, she comes up behind him and knocks him out. Then she ties him up and injects him with stuff to make it look like he's overdosed. Joy's back from the tournament and she's fucked it up. Michael didn't show up afterwards, so she asks Violet if he's been to the house, and Violet says no, she's not seen him all day. Joy notices that Violet is wearing her late mum's earrings, and this has really pissed her off, so she tells her she should find somewhere else to live. Then she finds Michael's coat downstairs, so she knows that Michael has been in the house and that Violet has lied to her. Ivan comes home and tells Violet he knows that Gwen left messages and that she didn't pass them on.
I didn't give you the messages because I was jealous.
And then they bang. Joy gets home and gets a call from Michael's dad, who tells him that Michael has been found dead. When she goes to tell her dad the bad news, she finds him tied to his bed getting whipped by Violet. Joy drives off in a mood and Ivan tells Violet that she should leave the house. Violet has unplugged the phone and turned all the lights off, which seems to have given Ivan a heart attack.
What?
He manages to make it to his car and tries to use the car phone in there, but Violet's broken that too.
Of course.
Although he's already had a heart attack, she tries to make it look like he's offed himself with exhaust fumes.
Why?
Joy has come home, the lights are off and it looks like nobody's there. When she goes to the garage to sort the fuse box, she sees Mrs. B's body. She then goes into Violet's room and finds loads of incriminating evidence, but Violet is there too, lurking, and tells Joy that her dad has offed himself. It looks like Violet is trying to recreate the tea parties they had as kids, but with a Jonestown twist. But Joy throws the poisoned tea over Violet and runs away.
Oh, you bitch!
Violet catches her and there's a fight. This ends with Violet falling down the stairs and Joy leaving the house with a smile on her face. And yep, that's it. So until next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out this other video. Thank you.